Today we're visiting Ramlab, the first 3D printing lab of Rotterdam.
So 3D printing in general is a technology where you add layer on top of each other. And it doesn't matter if it's concrete or plastics or metal, as long as you lay these layers on top of each other to create your shape, we call that 3D printing or additive manufacturing. So at Ramlab we are fully focused on wire arc additive manufacturing. It's a form of 3D welding, so we weld layer on top of each other. And the big benefit of that technology is that you can create big metal parts. And one of the examples we have printed here in the last 5 years is a 1.5 meter propeller for Dame shipyards, which was the first 3D printed propeller in the world and also certified. And we're working on all kinds of other projects, so we have builds of 200 to 300 kilos up to even 1,000 kilos. So they're big metal parts that are produced here. Ramlab stands for Rotterdam Additive Manufacturing Lab. We're based here at RDM Rotterdam, with the roots actually in the port of Rotterdam. So the exercise was, when we started, was we asked ourselves the question, what happens in a world where parts are printed locally instead of bringing them from China or India or wherever all over the world? We have the vision of metal parts on demand, making parts on demand when you need them, where you need them, instead of having warehouses filled with spare parts. Have a digital warehouse instead of a physical warehouse. And most of the time, a batch is made of 100 parts, and then you use like 10, and then another 90 are laid in stock, right? They're just put in a warehouse. And then studies have shown that around 70% of these parts are then scrapped over time, are never used. So it's a huge waste. And therefore, if you can print the parts when you need them and where you need them, you can reduce these large inventories, these big warehouses. So it's better for the environment, and it saves a lot of cost in the end for the companies. When I read the magazines when I was a teenager, it was like everything happened in Silicon Valley or in Japan or China. And my personal advice is, why not here in the Netherlands? Why don't we see innovations happening here in the Netherlands? Let's do it ourselves. Let's create the future we want to live in. That's why I started this lab with all our partners. Basically, we're creating here the future of 3D printing and printing parts on demand.